Yeah, what up, man? It's Black Deniro, aka D Boy of the Year, aka Philly's most underrated, and you now tuned into hip hop since 1987. You dig?
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
What's good? It's your boy Rick Dange. Here with my man, somebody that I've known longer than I can count the years, my man Black Deniro. What's good with you, brother?
What up, bro?
Ah, shit, same shit. Happy to have you sitting down in front of me in the camera. I haven't seen you in a while, man.
Yeah, we both been moving, right?
Now I'm lying. I saw you about 2 weeks ago at the battle.
Oh,
Saw you at the battle.
But it was like 5 minutes, though.
Right,
we
right,
be on the
right.
5 minutes, and I didn't see you all that night after that.
Right. I'm in, then I'm out of
Right.
the situation. But we're here today to talk about your latest project, BackFire, which recently was released everywhere.
Yeah.
For the people that haven't seen the movie and they might want to check it out, it's on Netflix right now. But tell the people what the movie's actually about.
The movie's it was originally called The Wrong Guy. We switched it to the name BackFire because the sales agents said it was better to pitch it with that name. But it's about me and my friend OT, played by Dave Patton in the movie. We end up robbing this couple in the beginning, and he end up shooting and killing the couple, and they end up being the wrong people to do that with. You know what I'm saying? So they ended up being a part of the Italian mob. So then the Italian mob was like on us for the rest of the movie. That's basically we were just trying to find a way out of it.
Okay. Now, how'd you actually get into acting?
I don't know how I actually got into it. It wasn't no step. Like I was thinking about this and thinking about that. I just always wanted to do anything, man. When it comes to like, I think it ties hand to hand sometimes. Just everybody can't do it. Like when you're doing music and stuff like that. Most people that do music, you see a lot of rappers or a lot of people end up transitioning to acting anyway. So, the first thing I did was Blood Brothers, I believe, with Gil and Vin Rames and everybody like that. And once I did that part, I was like, you know what, this joint is a little sweet. But I always had a little itch to act anyway. You know what I'm saying? So once I started writing my own movies, I'm like, I might as well cast myself as the star.
I hear that. Now, let's break down the process and what it took for you to actually make BackFire.
By that time, it's my third film. Y'all already know I got this more to the story. My first short film, then I got Brush, my second full-length film. My first full-length film. So I had my hands wet a little bit by the time it was to write BackFire. So the process was actually the most difficult part was thinking of something different. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to think of something different. I didn't want to do the typical B-Liz hood movie, the nigga waking up in the bed with two bitches naked and get the phone call that then kidnapped his folks and all type crazy shit. All a bunch of shoot 'em up drug shit. So I tried to think of something that wasn't done, or if it was done, try to do it and put my own twist on it. So once I thought, I called my brother Squally and was like, yo man, the next movie gonna be about I'm on a run from the Italian mob. Because initially I hired stuntmen and everything to teach me certain things.
That's crazy.
I hired guys that do karate and stuff. I was gonna be whooping niggas ass on some Stevenson Gold shit in that joint. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't look too good. It didn't look right. So we just went with the regular way. And that was the process. You gotta think of the scheme first. You gotta think of the plot, think of the twist, and then after that, you just start. You know what I mean? Start writing it.
Okay. So who wrote the complete movie? Who directed it? Who shot it?
I wrote the script. Dave Patton shot it. Dave Patton edited it, and Dave Patton directed it, and I co-directed it. And we both agreed on the casting. Like if I like someone, I send them to him and be like, what you think? If he liked somebody, he sent it to me and asked what I thought, and we came up with the cast together.
Okay. Now, how long did it actually take to shoot and completely finish editing the movie?
9 days.
Okay.
A lot of people don't even believe me when I say that. That's how professional Dave is. It took 9 days to film that movie. Actually, 8 days, 9 days, and one pickup day. He missed a scene, and we had to do it over. That only took about 5 hours, so it was like 9 days and some change. And he took about 2 months to edit it, and it was over. Went over his crib, me and my brother, and we watched the finished product. It was dope. We knew we had something on our hands, and it was on from there.
Okay. Now the movie's currently on Netflix, like we said. I know it was sold on a couple other platforms before it got to Netflix.
Right.
How'd you actually get it to the Netflix platform?
It was on. First, I did the premieres.
Yeah.
Of course. At the Ritz East, I did one down the IMAX Theater in Delaware. The Ritz East sold out. Delaware came close to it. I caught the last end of the DVD type shit era out here, and I made, put it out there, and then we got it on Fandango, Amazon on demand, iTunes, and Xfinity, stuff like that. So I was excited about that. Netflix originally turned it down the first time, and then a year later we got a phone call from them. It was a sell agent. You get an agent, you pitch the movie. If they like it, they like it. If not, you gotta keep pushing it. I guess it started making enough noise to the point they called back and was like, let's do it. And once it hit, boom, it was over.
Okay. Now, what's next for you movie wise?
I'm writing a new one now. I got 36 pages to my next movie. I know what I want to do. I'm just not telling people the plot yet because I want it to be a surprise. I don't even really want a lot of the cast members to know until they see it. I like it once they get into like almost towards the middle of the movie, they'll be like, oh shit, they'll figure out what it's about. I don't have a name yet, none of that. So, but it's definitely in the makings. I'm doing that. I'm probably gonna start finishing up around 2020. Inshallah, get that done.
Okay.
But before then, I'm gonna do a little web series with my man Ganji. I'm gonna try to take a stab at that real quick and then do the next movie. Right now, I'm just soaking up all the BackFire. You know what I'm saying? All the BackFire love, man. It was trending for 8 weeks straight. I mean, it was the most watched movie on Netflix for 24 hours. So that feels good when you sit back and watch people saying words out their mouth that you knew they was gonna say months ahead of time when you already wrote it. And to watch my performance in it, my brother's performance, my little daughter performance, and the rest of the crew, the actors, it was dope. So I'm still high off that joint right now.
Okay, that's good shit. You also do music for the people that might only know you from movies.
Right.
What are you currently working on music wise?
I'm doing some just jabbing here and there. Like I just dropped a joint called Make Up a Dance that's on hip hop since 1987. It's on my SoundCloud. Shooting a video for that soon. It'll probably be out around the same time as this interview be out. So I might just hear something like it, boom, get into it real quick. I'm doing EP with Goodz the Animal. My man from New York. If y'all know who Goodz is. He battle rap from the Bronx. We doing a 6-song joint. We got 2 features on there. Well, 1 feature so far. We got a joint with Freeway. We'll probably slide Don Q on there, and that probably be it. We probably just knock the rest out. So that'll be out probably by the end of this year. And then I'm doing my last project as far as rap, like my whole real last project with Stiz from the Battle Academy. It's called Black Money. I'm only doing that because he's like, listen, let me just do this joint. Let me produce it. Let me A&R it. Let me pay for everything and just do it for me. Because I told him I was about to be, you know what I mean, kind of like not finished with the rap, but just not chasing it as much. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a young man's sport. So I'm sitting back watching it. I made money off rap. I had fun with it. It's always going to be in my heart. Always going to do it. Always going to bomb on these niggas whenever they think they can step in the booth and out-rap me. But the popularity, the money, the recognition, all that shit is different with this movie shit. So I like this lane. You know what I mean? It's not easy for everybody. But, you know what I mean? God blessed me to let it come naturally for me. So just trying to take that to the next level.
Okay. Now, for the people that's watching this, that want to follow you, get in contact with you, maybe work with you, Let them know your social medias and any email you have they can contact you
at. The email, Black Deniro Sky, BlackDenirosky at Gmail. Twitter, Black Deniro _215. Same as Instagram. I don't be on Facebook too much. I don't do Snapchat, but it's Black Deniro too. And that's it, man. You know, man. Get ready for this documentary, Philly's Most Underrated. That's the next project. We're gonna talk on it for a minute. I'm gonna bring them from the time of, you know, a little kid all the way up till now. All the things I accomplished, all the struggles I went through, the ups and downs. How many things I brought, how many good things I brought to the city. You know, beefs I squashed and accomplishments, things I executed. So many things I've done in Philly, man, that I feel like I don't get enough recognition for. So we're gonna talk about it on Philly's Most Underrated, and you know, go from there.
When do you think that's coming out?
We're taking our time with it. We're taking our time with it because we want to ride around and get natural footage of, opposed to just trying to say, let's sit down and talk and do this and do that, because something happened different in my life every day, day to day. So you never know what's going to happen, but we definitely getting the interviews out the way. I got some good people talking on there. You're going to see Dark Lows and Gilly the Kids and Hollow Man, Freeway, and Daryl Schuler, Nunu, and childhood friends, homies from my neighborhood. It's not going to be everybody. It's just people that basically know me, you know what I'm saying, in and out. Like people that knew me when I was out there wilding and in the drug game and the street game on some real nut shit, to the transition of turning it all around, you know what I'm saying, to being completely out the game, completely out the streets, just legit with it, and it feel good. You don't gotta look over your shoulder except for the fact that you just still black and you live in Philly and niggas be hating. Cause I'm always gonna be me. Don't ever get it twisted that it's gonna be. Sometimes when you say you leave the streets and shit, niggas think it's different. Like you saying, oh, you know, I now denounce that I'm a bitch. No, that's not the case. I'm always gonna be me and do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, the gist of the documentary is gonna hopefully show not just kids, because it's grown men that can't click and change, and you know, I'm gonna talk about the addiction of selling drugs. That's an addiction that I had. You know what I'm saying? That still calls me to this day, but I gotta stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna talk about how we tend to glorify the corny shit that we think is thorough. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that until if you blessed to live a certain amount of years like myself and can really click and realize it, you notice that it's a difference. It's a blessing, and we won't talk about that. So it's from the beginning, the rough times, all the way to the transition, man. And you know what I mean? It don't work for everybody, but for me, it feel good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to leave the people with before we get out of here?
Philly's Most Underrated, man. You know what I'm saying? Documentary coming soon. Stay on the lookout for the new movie that's coming. I had a name for y'all soon after I guess whenever I finish writing it. Make sure you go on Netflix and check out BackFire if you haven't seen it. Shout out to my cast. Shout out to Squally Guns, Vince Black, everybody that's on there. Shout out to you, Rick Dange, hip hop since 1987. Follow me on all social media. You know what I'm saying? And step them views up on this music, man. If you want to listen to some authentic shit. That's about it.
Well, it's your boy Rick Dange here with my man Black Deniro, signing out for hip hop since 1987.com.
Shout my hip hop since 1987, niggas. Hip hop since 1987.com.
Yeah. I was there when Drake first came through, you know what I'm saying? That nigga came through professional as a motherfucker, yeah? Like, for real. I ain't even gonna stat, you know what I'm saying? For real, that nigga came through portfolio.
So your time there during that period was how? You know, how was your time there during the period, you know, dealing with the whole Cash Money emergence going to
it was,
the next
I ain't gonna, like, we did our separate thing from them, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't, you know, like, so much like intertwined with whatever, you know, Baby and them and shit was doing. Okay. Feel me? Like we was, you know, like in our own shit, you know what I'm saying? We had our own, you know, studio sessions, booked our own, you know what I'm saying? You know, going on the road doing our own shows,